Welcome to Story for Your Mind, where stories meet clarity. Tonight we explore The Creative Act, A Way of Being by Rick Rubin, a book that is less about making art and more about how to live creatively. So, who is Rick Rubin? He is one of the most influential music producers of the last 4 decades. From hip hop pioneers to legends like Johnny Cash and Adele, Rubin has guided artists across every genre. But what makes him unique is not a technical trick, it's his ability to create silence, focus, and presence in the studio. His role is not to push, but to clear away noise so the artists can truly hear themselves. Over years of watching this process, Rubin wrote down lessons about attention, fear, and openness. Those notes became this book. At first, he thought he was writing a guide on how to make art, but what came out was broader, a book about how to be. The structure is simple: 78 short meditations, each a thought or principle you can reflect on. They are not rules, they are reminders that creativity is not rare, that everyone is creative, that the key is tuning ourselves like an antenna, sensitive enough to catch signals of inspiration. Rubin writes gently, but with conviction. He believes creativity is not the privilege of artists. It is the act of living attentively, cooking, speaking, noticing the world, listening to your own thoughts. In this way, we all create. So take a breath, let your shoulders relax, and open your mind. This is not just a summary of a book, it's an invitation to notice, to feel, and to live more creatively. 1. Creativity as a way of life. Rubin reminds us that creativity is not a job title, it is a way of living. The creative act happens when you pay attention, when you notice small details, and when you respond to life with openness. You are not only making art, you are shaping the way you see and experience the world. 2. Tuning the antenna. Rubin often compares creativity to an antenna. Ideas are always around us, like signals in the air. Our task is not to force inspiration, but to tune in. We do this by reducing noise, less distraction, less judgment, less pressure. When the mind is quiet, ideas have space to arrive. 3. The creative process. Rubin describes creation as a cycle with several stages. Seed, gather small sparks without judging them. Experiment, play, test, and explore. Craft, shape and refine with care. Release, let go when the work feels ready. Each stage matters. If you rush to the end, you lose the magic. If you fear mistakes, you block discovery. 4. Embrace imperfection. Perfectionism kills creativity. Rubin insists that flaws, cracks, and rough edges make art human. A song that is too perfect feels cold. A painting that is too polished loses its soul. He encourages us to see mistakes not as failures, but as signs of life. 5. Environment shapes the mind. Our surroundings influence what we create. Rubin carefully shapes the studio environment: light, sound, temperature, even the chair where someone sits. He shows that creativity is not only in the mind, it lives in the body and the space. You can use this too. Clean your desk, walk in nature, change the light in your room. These simple acts can unlock new ideas. 6. Fear and doubt. Rubin admits that every creator feels fear. the voice that whispers, "I'm not ready," or "This isn't good enough." But instead of fighting it, he suggests simply noticing it, accepting it as part of the process, and continuing with patience and trust. 7. Creativity as connection. In the end, Rubin sees creativity as connection with yourself, with other people, and with the world. The goal is not fame or recognition, but honesty. A true creative act makes us feel more alive and helps others feel the same. Rubin's lessons are not complicated. They are gentle reminders. Slow down, pay attention, play, accept imperfection, and create space for ideas. We have walked together through the creative act, a way of being. From Rick Rubin's belief that creativity is universal, to his practice of tuning in like an antenna, to his lessons on imperfection, process, and connection. The message is clear. Creativity is not only about producing art, it is about a way of living with attention, honesty, and openness. What makes this book special is its gentle style. The chapters are short, poetic, and easy to read. You don't need to go in order. You can open any page and find something useful, a thought that changes your day, or a reminder to slow down and notice the world. It's not a strict guide. It's more like a friend who whispers, "You're already creative. Just allow it to flow." If I were to give this book a rating, I would say 9 out of 10. Not because it gives you technical steps or detailed exercises, but because it creates a space, a mental and emotional space, where creativity feels possible again. Thank you for joining me tonight on Story for Your Mind. I hope this summary not only explained the book but also inspired you to live more creatively in your own way. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe for more immersive book summaries, life stories, and bedtime reflections. Share in the comments what part of Rick Rubin's message speaks most to you.